Hi, I'm Ross Jacobs. Welcome to A Horse's Thought, Part 2, 3. Might be two, I think. Anyway, you can figure that out. Today I want to focus on a horse's focus, their ability to stay with us. Hold on. Yeah, no, so I've got to pick up Michelle and I just got to make sure I got time to finish this. A lot of people talk about a horse only has a very short attention span, and so they believe in. I've been looking for that everywhere. Where was I? Oh yeah, short attention span, and so we need to work them for just short periods of time. So this video is about addressing that. So anyway, I hope it helps and I hope you enjoy it, and we'll get started.
A horse's life is very busy. Their days are full of things to do, like eating, rubbing up against trees, eating, having a drink, more eating, thinking about girls, don't forget eating, and maybe another drink, and then some more eating, hanging out with friends. A lot of people believe that horses only have the capacity for very short lengths of time to pay attention. So they talk about keeping a horse's work sessions very short. Here is Six eating some chaff, and you'll notice that she never really leaves the chaff. It goes on and on and on. In fact, she holds that for nearly 20 minutes without thinking about anything else. In fact, she would have stayed longer if she hadn't run out of food. So a horse can really concentrate for a very long time if they have a good enough reason to do so. There are a couple of reasons why horses don't focus for long, and one of the important ones is us, our inability to stay focused. Here I am lunging Six on the end of the line. I got a phone call, and I didn't even notice that Six was getting crooked, that she was lame, because I was busy on the phone. My attention had left her. Her attention started to leave me. You'll see her looking to the outside, and she's very strongly counterbent. You'll notice that the circle is getting smaller because she's actually crowding me now. But her thoughts aren't with me. They're not following me. I'm giving her no direction, nothing to go with me because my thoughts have left. And when I hang up the phone, I suddenly realize that my circles have gone to hell. And where is Six? My lack of focus caused her lack of focus. A lot of people will say that in order to keep a horse's focus, you need to keep them busy. Normally when they say that, they're really referring to moving a horse's feet. But in the end, that's not the answer, because a lack of focus is a mental problem, not a physical one. Here we see a lady riding her gaited horse at home, and the horse hears a noise from the neighbour's place. He gets startled and she tries to reassure him by letting him look and patting on him. But she's not really helping him. He doesn't feel any better. His focus has not come back to her. It's still fixated on the thing he's most worried about. She's not really helping him. Then she decides that the best thing to do is to move his feet. So she gives him a job. But it's a job that doesn't engage his mind. He can do this in his sleep. It's mindless. And so his focus on her is no stronger, and his focus on the neighbour's property and what's going on over there is no weaker. Eventually, this comes to bite her in the bum, because he gets another start and gets worried and leaves again. Now we have an example of a cowboy working a horse, where the work is just boring. This is a much more subtle example because the horse is very polite and very obedient, but he strongly disconnects as the tape goes on, because the horse can do this exercise in his sleep. And if we were to play it long enough, you would see how the horse gets more and more distracted as the exercises move on. Nothing changes in the horse's ability to pay attention to its rider.
So as we've just seen, horses do have the ability to pay attention to something for a very long time. They just need a good reason to do it. Horses are always thinking, and if we don't give them something to think about, then they will come up with things to think about by themselves, and sometimes that won't be what we want. People often confuse their horse's inability to be attentive to them with their inability to actually encourage a horse to be attentive to them. They're two different things. So I'm going to do some more videos on a horse's thought and different aspects. And in the future, I'll be showing you some strategies that you might be able to use to become at least as important as a blade of grass to your horse, if not more important. So I'll see you next time.